But yeah, I've taken quite a bit of damage. Another thing we're noticing off the bat is the pink blood. We don't have red blood in this. I think it has more color options than previous games too. So maybe I'll switch that up in between sessions. I want every costume that gets unlocked, I want to see in battle. All the colors of blood will be on display. I just want to see all the things. Or, if this does end up being a one-off because I think the translating thing is too intimidating, then maybe it will be that. But I have a feeling that even if I do give up on the translating thing, I might just continue playing this game anyways. And just try to interpret the cutscenes the best I can. Cause, you know what? I like these games. Oh, haven't been doing the blood thing. Let's do a big wipe. Still reminding me of that 3-minute time limit. Oh, I know. Get your ass back down here. Now, it is taking this boss a long time to die. Which kind of, normal video game logic would imply that I'm doing something wrong. And that perhaps there's something I have to do in order to kill this boss. Like maybe a certain move. But find like a button, do a certain gimmick. But I have a feeling that these games are so simple that I think it just wants me to keep hacking at it until it dies. Portable games are... Oh, I killed it. Yep, that was it. Slash at it until it dies. In fact, I did see one thing. There's not a lot of footage of this game on YouTube when I was trying to do what little research I could on it. And I saw someone's video for fighting the final boss was like 20 minutes. And I was like, ooh. And it was just him avoiding the final boss, kiting them around from a really long distance and shooting at them with Anina or Reiko or somebody. I forgot who. For a really, really long time. And I was like, that looks boring as shit. There's no way I'm going to play this game legitimately if that's what I'm expected to do. Yeah, it's telling me more about things, I'm sure. Aya does have a second costume. Alright, I guess we're doing the next mission as Aya.
今度の相手はあなた？さっさと来なさい。証とやらを立ててあげるわ。どじったわ。お前は頭が。あら、残念。でも、アヤ、お前のおかげであいつを仕留められたわ。いやね、アヤ、私のこと忘れちゃったのかしら？なんなら、そのドタマに鉛玉ぶち込んで思い出させてあげるわ。そう簡単にやられるほど落ちぶれちゃいないわよ、レイコ。あやー、今度こそぶっ殺してやる。レイコ。そうレイコだわ。あいつと戦ったのはこれが初めて。いや、もっと前から何度も戦ってきた。そう、何度も何度も。私は何を言っているんだ。さっきの攻撃だけじゃ物足りないらしいわね。あや、ほうけてないで手伝いなさい。畳みかけるわよ。まただ。またさっきと別の記憶だわ。今度はレイコとも一緒に戦っているだなんて。アンナ、レイコ、 あなたたちは味方なの？それとも
あなたもらしいわね。でも今は考えてる暇はないわ。こいつを倒してからゆっくり考えましょう。
I've been holding that in this whole time. Oh wow, take a look at this costume. This, wow, these birds are huge! They heard my complaints about those tiny-ass birds being so hard to hit, so they just made the birds massive. You know what? That's a solution of a sort, sure. I don't think I have a throwing weapon in this. There's a... keep forgetting the PSP has limited buttons to be pushed. So of course we're gonna have to sacrifice a couple things. Also, one thing that's occurring to me already is that this might have more story and dialogue and funsies happening than the entire Wii game so far. Mind you, as of this time, I don't know what the exchanges even are. Maybe they're just as boring and pointless as the Wii game exchanges. I can't say for sure, but there's more going on in them. That much I can tell. So on the Wii, it was just a fucking picture with scrolling text, which we did have in the 360 one. The first one the oldest one of the series I played. But even those had like CG cutscenes, as well as like I guess dialogue screens where it would just show the models and then chatting in the RPG sort of style. But like this has like, you know, artwork, like admittedly the Reiko's art, her face looks a little derpy sometimes. But I mean, it's cool, it's new art, it's new assets, and something worth... I have to jump with these fucking birds. One thing I think is important to note as far as this unlocked costume goes is it's not just a color swap. Like, this isn't just a palette change. Like, this is a whole new model here. And it's quite obvious as such, because, I mean, Aya's just wearing a bikini and, like, some accessories, right? We got, like, a skirt here. We got sleeves and cuffs. Like, work went into this. And not only that, but, like, as I was saying with the weapons, there's work put into this. I think there's... Well, I mean, the Xbox one seems to be mostly borrowing assets from the PS2 ones. And the Wii one, just again borrowing more assets and doing like nothing with them. But this PSP one, it looks to me like some work's been put in here. Even if these missions are overstaying their welcome a wee bit. And I guess Reiko's here. I wonder if she's going to be playable too. I thought it would either be Reiko or Anna because they more or less played the same. Because we had Anna in the 360 one, and then when we were playing as Reiko, oh, that's the end of that mission. In the Wii one, I was like, oh, this is just Anna's style. But maybe they play a little differently in this one. Oh, maybe because Anna has the pistol and the rifle, Reiko's gonna have a shotgun and something else. That's it. It's gonna be different guns. Alright, this one is just a key mission, so it's just slashing zombies. Also, we gotta take a look at her costume. This is a new one. It's a fucking ninja girl. And it is cute, and it is cool. I'm already digging the variety in costumes here. Because in the 360 one, I can unlock parts by doing their super grindy and very boring quest system. And by completing those quests or being in the game, you unlock parts like top, skirt, and then you can change like eye color and skin color. And it took forever to do, so I barely got anything. If you check out that LP, you'll see that I had like one costume that was like like one costume setup that was like mostly just black clothes. I unlocked very little, and I feel like there was very little to be unlocked. In the Wii game, I didn't unlock alternate costumes for anybody. And I don't even know how to do it. I actually looked up how, and it was, I looked up unlock costumes in the Wii game, and it was just, you unlock this costume. I didn't even look at pictures, to be honest. It's just, you unlock this costume by doing this many quests. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I don't know what the quests are, because it doesn't tell you what it is until you've completed the first tier of it. And I didn't want to like complete them and unlock shit I didn't want, like artwork or whatever. I just wanted costume accessories. And I couldn't get information very quickly. So I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it, it's whatever. But the fact that like I have 4 characters, well, I mean, I think I'm just assuming Reiko's unlocked, right? Presumably 4 characters so far, and like these 2 costumes, the one for Aya we just saw and this one for Saki we're seeing now, which are not just color swaps or generic shit. Because when you unlock costume parts in the 360 one, it's more or less just the same shirt you unlocked but a different color. That's lame as shit, whereas this is like a completely new model. And I gotta say, that's great. I think even Z2 Chaos was a bit stale. You would occasionally like unlock, the only costumes you got were the 4 characters, and you could switch them around, like you could put anyone's costume on anyone else, as well as the Banana Split DLC that came with the pre-order. And then if you wanted other costumes, it was like, you know, because it's that day and age, it was DLC and it cost money. Same with hairstyles. There weren't any hairstyles unless you bought them. Like full body costumes and hairstyles, that cost you money. And if they were like a $1 each, or like $1 for a costume, then sure. But I think it was, I don't remember exactly what the price is, and maybe it's changed since, but I remember looking at it and thinking, nah, that's too much. I don't want to pay that. Even though I really like this game and would love to have new stuff to look at, especially for like the sake of you know, doing the LP, just more stuff to look at. And I just didn't think it was worth the money. So I gotta say, pretty impressed with the costume variations so far. Even like the level, I don't think I've seen a level like this. Mind you, I'm sure there's very few levels, and we're going to be using them over and over again. But the fact that I haven't seen this level before is amazing. Because the Wii was just the 360 things over and over again. With like 4 stages and 4 character battles over and over. It was terribly lame and very stale. Even the 360 game had a bit of backtracking, and the new areas were like just generally not that impressive to look at anyways. Do I want to change area? I'm gonna change area. We haven't changed area yet. Oh, was I looking for a boss and there's a boss down here? I think that might have been the case. I think I was doing all that killing for no reason. Oh no, how did I die? But I have infinite health. What was I expected to do that time? Man, I have no idea. Well, because I'm a little bit confused about how I screwed up, I think what we're going to do is we're going to save it. I'm going to call this the end of that session. It's been a short session, but like I said, I may or may not have a big project ahead of me. And we'll just see how this pans out. Alright, so last time I played, the last bit of story that happened was the last bit of story that would happen for a while. Because I came back, I thought, you know, I'm going to do the side missions just for the sake of doing them. And then, you know what, maybe to save some time, I'll just go ahead and do all the missions without story, so next time I start, it'll just be story. Turns out there was only 2 story missions. One was at the end of chapter 3, and then I think like actually 2 more at the very end of like the very last chapter, so I was playing for hours. I confirmed that you can go back and redo story missions, so we're gonna do that right now. Let's get straight to the story. And also, it lies to you. Oh, where is it? Yeah, this one that just says key was actually a story mission. It just straight up fucking lied to you. Alright, well let's just do it then.
よくぞここまで来た。
あなた一度会ってるわね。もしかしたら一度じゃないかもしれないけど。
どうやら記憶を取り戻しつつあるようだな。
取り戻す？まさか。
そう、気がついたか？お前たちの記憶は私が消しているのさ。何度も何度もここに来るたびにな。この遺跡に安置されているどんなゾンビでも一瞬で倒せる宝玉を手に入れるという目的。覚えているやつが果たして何人いるかね。
貴様、人の記憶を勝手に。
そう生きり立つな。お前たちの記憶はほれ、あの宝玉にちゃんと入れてあるぞよ。それに繰り返し遺跡を通ったことで、お前たちは最初にここへ来た時よりも格段に強くなっている。もうお前たちに宝玉は必要あるまい。
だからといってあなたに感謝する気にはなれません。
私は感謝しているよ。なぜなら強くなったお前たちを食らえば、それだけ私が強くなれるんだからな。
気象言ったらないわね。寝言は脳髄ぶちまけてからいくらでも言うといいわ。
記憶を消されても相変わらず口の減らないやつだ。次は減らず口も聞けないほどきれいさっぱり記憶を消してやるよ。
Alright, very chatty, but not a lot happening in that particular scene. So, this is, this right here, what I'm doing, is pretty much the whole game. The, pretty much after, like, all the missions that take place after where we left off last time, a lot of them is literally just find the boss and then slash at it till it dies. If you press the, X and square button at the same time, you do this. I understand way more of the game now. It costs your maximum health bar, but every time you do it, it stacks. You'll see my weapon is all wavy and dumb looking now. It adds mirror weapons essentially, which means every attack is now like I think 4. I did it 4 times. Because I'm playing with cheats, I did breeze through all of it, but I assure you it was still very boring. And actually, there was still some challenge in there. What's really great is this mode that I'm in now, the Rage mode. You're not affected by attacks, as in you won't reel from it, so you won't get your combo interrupted anymore. That went a little faster than expected. I do have a maximized weapon though. I'll talk more about that later. We're going to get the story out of the way first, and during the gameplay I'm going to talk about how I translated it and a bit more about the game, and then after that we're going to look at costumes, because I feel like if you're watching this you're probably just in to see what the story is, because it's not in English and isn't anywhere.
さてと、宝玉が手に入ったわ。
ええ、この宝玉に私たちみんなの記憶が封じられているのですね。
ようやく全ての記憶を取り戻せるわね。
どうかしたの、お姉ちゃん。
これってさ、どう使えばいいのかな。
あ、まさか宝玉を収めながら何も起きないのですか。
あいにくとね。 あなたたちにもまだこれといって変化は出ていないでしょ。
それは確かに
ですね。特には。
持ってるだけじゃダメとなるとどうしたらいいんだろう。
お姉ちゃん、掲げてみるとか。振ってみるとか。
ダメね。割ってみるとか。
ダメよアヤ、なんて軽はずみな。
冗談だってば。
まあ、使い方がわからないんじゃ仕方ないよな。
だからって宝玉を遺跡に放置してくるだなんて。
あら、ご不満？
私はアヤの判断を支持しますわ。触らぬ神にたたりなしです。
いい言葉。
悪いけどやっぱり私は遺跡に戻るわ。
宝玉を回収しに行こうつもりですか？では私もご一緒させていただきます。あれ、アンナさんはお姉ちゃんの意見に賛成したんじゃないの？はい、別に私の目的は宝玉ではありませんよ。レイコ、あなたの監視です。
まあ、私のことが信用できない？あの宝玉をまさか悪用するとでも思ってるのかしら？
それを確かめにですよ。
好きになさい。
では、アヤ、サキ、私たちはこれで。
分かったわ。気をつけてね。
勝手に殺し合って死んだりするんじゃないぞ。私たち記憶が戻らなくったってずっと一緒にいるんだ。いいでしょ？
ああ、本当はね、サキ。私もすっかり記憶が戻ってるの。
ひょっとしてあの宝玉のおかげ？どうして私には宝玉を使わせてくれなかったの？
それはまだ教えられないかな。一つだけ確かなことはね、サキ。私にとってあなたがこの世で一番大切な存在なのよ。
Well, that's where the game ends normally. And then after that, you unlock 2 additional free missions. Which I think are actually, you unlock 2 additional key missions in every chapter. And then after you do those, you unlock 2 more special story ones that take place at the very end, with a final boss. Misery does appear. I actually, when I played through these, I didn't watch the stories. I skipped them so that I could see them for the first time during the stream. And so I don't know how much of a role Misery plays. You fight her as a boss in some non-story missions. Whatever the case, we can skip through this. I have fast forward mapped to a button. And we're gonna get right back into it. I guess because the game was supposed to end, I'll take a little break. We're going to look at the costumes now. And then afterwards, after all the story, we'll try out the different characters, because I only played as Saki. Because I like Saki a lot, she's cool. As you can see, we have the 3rd outfit here unlocked. And it's just the school swimsuit. It's fun and it's cute. The weapon I have is all maxed out. I'm going to show that off here. I just sold everything else. Everything except like those 2 bottom stats. I don't know what they do, to be honest, and I don't really care. The way to get weapons that good is well, yeah, actually I better switch to a different character to do it since she doesn't have any other weapons. So we're gonna switch to Reiko. We know what her main costume looks like, but in fact we were just seeing it. So why don't we take a look at what her second costume was. And it's a sexy business lady. But anyway, this is how you get better weapons. You take a weapon that's this one is clearly the best one I have. So let's start with that as a base, and then we're gonna add this one. And now the stats are higher. That's it. And you do that over and over again. You can either do it with weapons that you're given after completing missions, or you can do that with weapons that you purchased. You can purchase a shit ton of weapons and just keep throwing them at the one that's already the highest. And that's it. You just keep doing that over and over again until the stats are maxed out. And I assure you, even though Saki has a maxed out weapon, things aren't as quick as you'd think. This game is a real grind. You know, I was praising it quite a bit for, you know, the cool stuff it had. There's her other costume. Because this has a bunch of cool costumes. The weapons thing is cool. It turns out you don't level up at all. You level up through the weapons. The weapons include your HP. So that's really all the leveling up is, just pick your best weapon and max it out the best you can. Let's switch on over. Misery again, you unlock her afterwards. As you see, she hasn't appeared in the story yet. We've already seen her main costume. It's just the white dress that she's wearing. Her other one is this cute anime-ish one with the little bunny. I like that one the best. The other one is third. I think there's just 3 costumes per character. Because, like I said, I've done everything in the game. Using the cheats of not dying and infinite money has really made it a bit less of a crawl, but I assure you it is still quite the crawl. And lastly, we gotta look at Anna's different costumes. We know what her main costume is, so let's just go straight to 2 and 3 here. Regular cop uniform, now we got sexy commando. It's pretty cool. And what is her third one? I don't even remember. Actually, no, I do remember now. I remember not liking it. I don't know. It's kind of ugly. I don't care for it. Anyways, we're gonna go back to Saki, because that's the one with the maxed out weapon, and I didn't get maxed out weapons for everyone, because it took long enough even without the it's just so long. I only felt like doing it with one character, so I chose Saki.